Another gorgeous day in Cortina as you look at the Cortina Curling Olympic Stadium. Two solid teams. Team USA at 3-1, taking on Team China at 2-1. And when you take a look at the standings going on the women's side in team play, remember, the top four teams make it into the semifinals. And as of right now, there's only one team without a loss. That's Sweden. Right behind Switzerland and the United States at 3-1. China settles in at 2-1. To open the Olympic Games, taking on the United States with 3 wins in their 4 games. Final rock for the Americans from Tabitha Peterson. Some hand signals from Tara there.
Trying to communicate that the speed is down, so it will curl more.
You gotta get the yellow out. Go, 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 go. Hard, Tara, you gotta go hard. Come on.
Gonna try to drag it. Tara working hard on that broom. Is it gonna get outside the 12? No, it's not. And so China line 1 right now. But that one in the 12-foot, which path will they take? The open, what would be camera right, there you see it, the wide open space?
Exactly. This is similar to the last stone draw that they do before the game. Just a simple draw to the button. This also gives them some great information on the speed of the ice and on the curl. And it's an opportunity to give that skip a lot of confidence on what exactly the draw speed is to the button.
And here it is, final rock, second end. You want a multiple when you have the hammer. And for China, they do just that. Take a closer look, but you got to give it to the Chinese. They lead it 2-0. We head to the third end. The U.S. will get the hammer for the first time. The U.S. hoping for 1. Big shot, Tabitha Peterson here in the third end. U.S. looking for their 1. Needs some help. Taylor Anderson, Heidi on the broom. They promote it forward, and mission accomplished for the U.S. They had to do a lot of work, but they come up with 1 with hammer. If they hold China to 1, have the U.S. done their job?
That's a win for sure.
U.S. giving up 2 in the second. That last stone efficiency, China the best in this tournament at 42% coming in. Is it by those stones?
Nicely done.
And it looks like a count of 1. This is the biggest shot of this game between the U.S. and China. A chance for the multiple here in the 5th. Coming in hot, just by 1, 2, gets punched out. But a steal, just missing. 1 for China in the 5th. They add to their lead as we head to the 5th end break. Biggest rock of the match right here coming from Tabitha Peterson. Final stone here in the 6th. They needed the multiple. Last stone efficiency. They came in with the 3rd highest percentage. And a chance right here to add to that. Tap that yellow. Stay in the 4-foot. It's a 2-point end for the United States. They get their multiple. And Team USA with a fan base in Cortina loving what they are seeing. See if they can get their single, move to the 9th, and maybe look for their steal there.
This is a high-pressure draw against 5 of the Chinese stones.
Easy. Girl. Whoa. Girl, Tay.
Needs a piece of the button.
It's a little heavy. Careful. Clean. Clean. Good. Back 4. Straight. Wait till there. Whoa. Hard.
Here it comes. Rub that. No, it's going to nose the yellow in the 4, and she does it. The sweepers help it along the way. And the U.S. getting their 1 with the hammer in the 8. Hammer flips over. Can the U.S. get a steal as Corey Dropkin looks on?
A bit of an overlap is key here because you don't want to give China the option of a run back. Even though it would be an American stone, it would still be available to score a single.
Top Top 8.
Top 12.
Okay, just come here then.
Wait.
Yep, go then.
Top 12.
This is a bit hot,
Whoa,
bringing it
whoa,
into the
come on.
rings.
Curl. Oh, curl a bit. Curl. Curl. Yep. Oh, yep. Good. Okay.
Good. Nicely done. Able to tuck it a bit around the guard
Okay.
that is very high and close to the hog line.
So if the U.S. can hold China to 1, they've done their job. And the final rock from Wang Ray.
10秒5，下线，加一，10秒5，
Has to curl a mile.
加一，
And
Not
a
quite.
miss and a steal. The U.S.
Right on the buttons, perfect.
Yeah, just a piece of the button,
Yeah.
right?
Half on the buttons,
Straight
perfect.
draw.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you like the same ice we just took?
Yep. I think you're okay. And you're looking probably at a 14.5.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
That was a 5-1.
you might need a little hair, a little more ice, and then take it.
Yeah. I had a 14-3 on this one.
So 4.5. You like a 4.5?
I do. Yeah, I think a 4.5 is really close.
Tara, on the biting the button.
Yes.
Because then it blocks her other
pinch more.
spot.
I think take and finish it. Okay. Yeah.
Tabitha Peterson is better at draw weight than Wang Ray. It comes down to that right here in the 10th. The U.S.
You got a
looking
little
for
more
a
room.
steal.
Good. Close. Sweep for T. Let's go.
Big shot to put the pressure on China.
Hard. Hard. Tara. Hard.
Well, they're going to work this.
She's gotta get by.
Get by those stones.
She does.
Is it going to grab some forefoot and get buried? How about that shot by Tabitha Peterson? Did you think it might nip that red?
I did. Just by the tone of voice. So good. It is just behind the tee line, so there is room.
So now it's just up to the skip.
Attempting this very difficult run back on the other side of the sheet.
Final rock for the match.
好，等一等。
Off the fingertips of Wang Ray. They take the path less traveled.
哇哇哇！加一，加一，加一，好，
Hits that red.
Okay.
Will it promote? No, it will not. The United States with a steal in the 9th, a steal in the 10th, and their 4th win.